Hi, I'm Jackie Wilfong, and thank you for joining me again for another chat. I had something very special that I wanted to share with you because Mother's Day is coming up, and I wanted to share a story with you about my mom. And this story is very, near and dear to me, but it's also extremely personal. But I thought, what a better way to honor my mom than to tell her story. So it was August 2017 when my mom found out that she was diagnosed with stage 5 terminal breast bone cancer. It was breast cancer that came back in her bones. And at that time, she decided to put up a good fight and start her treatments. But it was January 2018 when she learned that her treatments were no longer effective, and she made a decision to stop all of her treatments and go home and just allow hospice to manage her pain. And she contacted all the family, and of course, when I heard the news, I made the decision to go visit my mom. She doesn't live close to me, so there was some travel involved. I went to go visit her, and as she became sicker, it was hard for her to communicate, to even talk without getting extremely fatigued and tired. But she did manage to tell me that, she wanted me to come visit her once a month. She wanted me to sit and hold her hand. And she also wanted me to know that whenever I spoke to her, that even if she didn't respond, that she was listening, that she could hear me and that she was listening. So it wasn't long after that I was planning to go for my second visit to see my mom. And I thought, my gosh, how am I going to have a one-sided conversation over the course of a few days? And so I went to my bookshelf and decided, well, let me pull off a few books that have some uplifting poems and things of that nature. So I thought maybe that would help. I could read to her and she wouldn't have to respond or feel like she needed to respond. She could just listen. And when I pulled these books off, one of them caught my attention because I did not remember getting it. It was this book here. It's called To My Daughter with Love was the title on it. And when I opened it up, of course, the first thing I do is recognize my mom's handwriting. She had written in the front cover of it. It was a gift to me, and she dated it. It was dated 2002. So this was a gift that came in to me a few years ago, actually many years ago, as I'm looking at it in 2018. And the note in it says, I hope that you will keep this, and when I can't be there for you, you can read this and know that I am with you. So I thought, what a wonderful thing for me to do is to take this book and read it to her, because it was everything that she wanted to tell me. And so I packed it away, and my trip wasn't for a few days, but I felt ready and prepared to go visit my mom. But it was just a few hours later when my phone rang, and it was that dreaded late night call. In fact, I could tell it was my brother calling. I could see him on the phone, and I didn't even have to answer because I knew what he was calling to tell me. But I did answer, and I could hear him on the other line, on the other end, and he says, Jackie, she's gone. And in that moment, to take that in, I thought, gosh, what a blessing to have picked up this book that was sent to me in 2002 and to read a note from my mom that said that when she can't be with me, she can still hear me, and she is, in fact, still with me. So this Mother's Day, I wanted to tell her, Happy Mother's Day. I know that you're always with me, and thank you for the special gift that you gave me.